Okay. Right, I think we're on live now, aren't we? Right, I think we're on live now. Yeah. Just to get started. Right, we're going to check on live right now and to see if we on live now. All right. Yeah, we're on live now, right? Okay. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live stream on YouTube. So today it is Cinco de Mayo. Wow, I cannot believe it is the 5th of May 2024. So welcome to Cinco de Mayo 2024, guys, and welcome back. So I know some of you guys know about Cinco de Mayo, so I bet you guys know what it is. So yeah, so we all know what is Cinco de Mayo is. So today it is Cinco de Mayo. So yeah, guys, I cannot believe it is 5th of May or May the 5th, wherever you're from. So yeah, we're gonna looking at the let's looking at the celebration of Cinco de Mayo. So here it is. So Cinco de Mayo is a yearly celebration held on May 5th to celebrate Mexico's victory over the Second French Empire at the Battle of Puebla in 1862, led by General Ignacio Zaragoza. So yeah, today it is the 5th of May 2024. It's Sunday. So today it is Cinco de Mayo. This is Cinco de Mayo. So today, I know some of you guys. So whoever's from Mexico, they can tell what it is, and I know some of you guys know about Cinco de Mayo. I know some of you know what is Cinco de Mayo is. So to be honest, right now, some of you who know about Cinco de Mayo for these days, and for some reason, some of you know what is Cinco de Mayo. So yeah, Cinco de Mayo is kind of feels like it, and following the traditional Mexican cultures and celebrations. So I know some of you guys know about this one. So yeah, so basically, guys, guys, I know you guys are into some celebration Mexico, from South America and all that. So yeah, something like that, if you know what I mean. So yeah, it is a Cinco de Mayo. So yeah, guys. So I know some of you guys know about Cinco de Mayo these days. Mostly people do know about it. So yeah, that's great. So yeah, so basically, somehow it gets me involved. Whatever you're getting involved, just get involved to celebration, to traditional Cinco de Mayo, Mexican cultures, whatever. So it's from Mexico. So some of you guys who are from Mexico, so should be celebrating the Cinco de Mayo. So yeah, here it is, Cinco de Mayo. So yeah, I bet someone else who know. So we're gonna looking at the questions and answers. So what is Cinco de Mayo and why is it celebrated? So, Cinco de Mayo marks the anniversary of the 1862 victory by Mexican troops over invading French forces at the Battle of Puebla. The triumph over the better equipped and more numerous French troops was an enormous emotional boost for the Mexican soldiers led by, yeah. So we already know who it was. We already know who it was back in 1862. So I know some of you guys know about. Um, I know some of you guys know about Mexican history. So May the 5th commemorates 1862 battle victory. So yeah, this is based on a history, and so yeah, on the 5th of May each year, Americans across the nation celebrate Cinco de Mayo, a holiday often mistaken as Mexican Independence Day. Mexicans actually celebrate their independence on September 16th, and Cinco de Mayo is not a national holiday in Mexico. So yeah, Cinco de Mayo. So yeah, it was back in history in 1862, the Battle of Puebla. So so yeah, this is the history of Cinco de Mayo back in 1862. So yeah, basically in a Battle of Puebla. So okay, let's just see what is Puebla looks like. So yeah, there you go. Very municipal. So yeah, municipality in Mexico in Puebla. So yeah, Puebla is very prehistoric, basically since back in the history in 1862. So yeah, Puebla is it's very historic in Mexico, where Mexican soldiers have invaded French troops anyway back in 1862. So Puebla is a prehistoric place. So yeah, back in history. So back in Mexican history. Um, so yeah, we all know about that. So here we go. It was founded in 16th of April 1531. So that was many years ago. So that was a long time. And for some reason, some of you guys know about that. So yeah, we've got Mexico City. So yeah, so yeah, so yeah, that's Puebla. So Puebla, city in Mexico, which is quite prehistoric. So yeah, um, so yeah, so yeah, guys, and so yeah, that's all it is. So basically, what happened is that Cinco de Mayo has already been taking place anyway. So yeah, it's been taking place in Puebla. So Puebla kind of feels like a moral or whatever. So yeah, during the Battle of Puebla, back in 1862, back in Mexico. So for some of you guys know about Mexico, some of you guys know about Cinco de Mayo. Um, some of you guys know about why. Why do you think Mexican can only invading French, whatever? It's between Mexico and France back in 1862. Whereas General. So yeah, it was led by General Zaragoza. So Zaragoza, General Zaragoza, back in from Mexico. So yeah, it has been in a war at the Battle of Puebla. So so yeah, it is more related. It kind of feels related, relating to the other wars, for example, like related to French War, for example, say like French War, such as Napoleon, for example. Yeah. So there was Napoleon, you know. So yeah. So yeah. So for example, Napoleon. So Napoleon Bonaparte, back in France. So yeah, it is related. So it's kind of feels related when Mexican happened back in 1800. So back in 1862, whereas Mexican soldiers invading French troops back in Puebla. So yeah, so like I said earlier, Puebla is very his well prehistoric. So Puebla is very prehistoric in Mexico, and I know some of you guys know about that. So yeah, um, for some reason we know about Cinco de Mayo. So honestly, if you think about it, think about how it goes, think about how it went. So whatever you want to call it, and you just have to recall it anyway. So yeah, um, one more thing that you could ever do that, and you can do whatever you want it to do. Just be yourself. Just be calm. You know what I mean? Just give it just give it a try. Just making sure you're pretty good. If you're good with that, give it give it a tick. Give it a try. Just give it a try anyway. Just making sure you are very grateful of. Make sure you're grateful. Making sure you're always grateful anyway. So yeah, basically, it kind of feels like it. So about Cinco de Mayo, whatever you want to say. So yeah, what happened is that for some people who knows about Cinco de Mayo these days, and for some of you guys know about all about Mexican cultures and Mexicans celebration. So yeah, celebrating Cinco de Mayo. So anyway, so yeah, so yeah, basically, it's kind of feels like it. So in Mexican these days, it's kind of feels like it mostly. So yeah, mostly it's kind of feels more common when people all around the world they show up their respect or whatever. Respect to yourself, you know what I mean? Just getting things involved, and you just have to not don't just do it. Just try your best, you know what I mean? So yeah. Mostly you guys know about Mexican history, and back in Mexican history, whereas people remembered, people remember these days. So yeah, just think about that. Think about it. Just think about that thing. Um, just keep that up. You know what I mean? Just say so. If you know what I mean. So just to keep that up, and you just have to keep it up anyway. So just to keep yourself really healthier. Um, so yeah, and then you just keep that up. You know what I mean? Just keep that up, and then do it as you want. Just do whatever you want anyway. Just keep yourself healthy. Um, just just to give you all that thing. So yeah, and then so yeah, just keep it up. Just keep that up. You know what I mean? So just keep it up. Just making sure you're comfortable. So make sure you're feeling comfortable as long as you are. Um, just to keep that up anyway. So until that moment, but momentarily, it has gone anyway. So if you think about it, just think about it. If you know what I mean. So um, whatever you want to say, it's because some people knows about what were you doing, just to give you just to give you a heads up. So yeah, all you know about, just keep that up. You know, keep it everything you want it to be. Just be with anybody else. So yeah. So yeah. So yeah. So yeah. So yeah, just keep yourself really happy and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I know you guys know about me because all about things that you could have done recently. Um, so yeah, just to keep that, just keep it off the topic, just to keep that for some reason. And I know some of you guys know about that, and then yeah, just keep everything you wanted for. So yeah, and then for some reason no, but I know some of you guys know about that, and then so yeah, and then some people knows what we know all about Mexican. So yeah, so yeah, Mexico. So yeah, it's Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo was always, you know, I know some of you guys know about that, and then whatever you want to say, just so yeah, guys. We're gonna have a discussion here. So if you guys have any questions or answers about Cinco de Mayo updates 2024, you know, feel free to ask. So feel free to ask if you have any questions. So you can ask anything. Um, so yeah, if you have any questions, if you have any questions for me regarding Cinco de Mayo updates, so so yeah, so if you have any questions for me, you can ask me about what is this all about. So yeah, so just so yeah, just you can ask me a question, whatever you wanna, just you know, just feel free to ask if you have any questions. What do you know about what do you know about it? So yeah, so if you have any questions for me regarding Cinco de Mayo updates, feel free to ask. So some of you guys know what happened anyway. So yeah, so if you would like to, if you like, just answer a few questions or whatever you want to, just just to give everything out or something. So yeah, and then just make sure you are very proud of. So make sure you feel proud of yourself. Um, so yeah, just make yourself proud or anything else like that. So yeah, um, whatever you want to do it, just feel free. Just feel free to ask. You can if you have any questions anyway. So yeah, we're gonna start answering questions. So if you have any questions, just ask. So yeah, we're gonna start answering the viewers' questions. We're gonna answer their questions. So I'm gonna answer one of their questions in a minute. So we're gonna take about 10 minutes. So make sure 10 minutes of Q&A. So yeah, if you have any questions anyway, just feel free to ask. So yeah, while I'm busy, guys, feel free to ask me a question about this topic. So about this topic. So yeah, if you have any questions for me, so yeah, so if you have any questions regarding this topic, regarding this live stream topic, so feel free to ask. So yeah, so start in 10 seconds anyway. So yeah. So just need to okay. So you can ask me a question in 10 minutes, so we've got 10 minutes anyway to ask. So if you have any questions, so please ask. feel free to ask. So I want to put myself on mute while you guys just ask me a question. So yeah. Guys, you only got about 5 minutes if you have any questions for me, so you can ask me a question. So you guys have 5 minutes left. So after 10 minutes of Q&A, I'll be end this one after 10 minutes. So yeah, So ask me a question if you feel like it. So regarding this topic on YouTube live stream. So yeah. You guys got 3 minutes left for Q&A. So if you guys don't have any questions for me, so then if you guys don't have any questions for me regarding Cinco de Mayo updates, so I might have to end this. If you guys don't have any questions for me, that's fine. So we can give it an extra 3 minutes and then just end after this. This is getting rough time, isn't it? We've got half an hour left. This is an hour live stream, so yeah. Okay, so I know things could have done over past years, and so yeah. You guys got a minute left, so if you guys don't have, if you don't have any questions, so if you guys don't have any questions for me, that's fine. We'll end in the next almost 30 seconds. So yeah, guys, we only got half an hour left for our live stream, so this is only an hour live stream. So so yeah, we've got 30 seconds, guys. So yeah, that's fine. All right. All right. Okay, so we've got half an hour left. Okay. All right, guys, let's just guys, we got half an hour left, so until we finish the live stream at 7 o'clock. So it is now 6:30. So it is 6:30 anyway, guys. So just to keep you off from here. So anyway, so we've got half an hour left. So it's 6:30 now. So guys, like I said earlier, so it's all about Cinco de Mayo. So when this happens, it happened back in the war, like Mexican war against France in Puebla. So in Puebla back in 1862. So I would say it's sometimes it really happens to me anyway. So yeah, in Puebla in 1862. So for some reason, we all know about that. Oh, guys, I just had to remind you all. There is another live stream coming out on. So it's coming out in the next almost 2 months. So, guys, there's another upcoming live stream coming up on the 24th of July. So this is all about 24/7 UK tournament 2024 updates. So if you guys are interested, so make sure you have to remind yourself on 24th of July 2024. So make sure you guys are prepared for next 2 months. So yeah, it's coming out in 2 months. So live stream is out on 2 months. So guys, be ready. So let's keep this up. Let's keep this on topic. So yeah, things could have done everything we know. So yeah, this is all about Cinco de Mayo. So Cinco de Mayo is all about things that we could have done. So yeah, it's all about traditional Mexican celebration or whatever. So so yeah, so yeah, so yeah, whatever. Okay, guys. So I know some of you guys know about Cinco de Mayo. For some reason, some people know about Cinco de Mayo as always. Some people used to say like, "Why do you want to be someone like?" When some people used to say. So yeah, I'm not pretty sure why because back in these days, what happened is like how many people, how many people in Mexico they celebrate the Cinco de Mayo, and traditionally celebration in Mexico. But to be honest, it's kind of feels like it anyway. And some of some of you guys know about Mexico. Don't know anything about myself, but I know it sometimes. But to be honest, it's all about Mexico. It's like traditional Mexican cultures. So some of you guys know about Cinco de Mayo. So because Cinco de Mayo is kind of feels like whatever. Keep this up, all right? So we've got Cinco de Mayo, and so yeah. So yeah, guys. Basically, it kind of feels like it. Feels like it's off topic, whatever. Things that could have done over past years. Somehow, it's so yeah. So yeah, kind of feels like it. So yeah, it is kind of feels like it, but the other problem I'm having is you just making any more comments like, "Why do you want to say something?" You just keep that up, all right? if you know what I mean. Because get this thing up already. So yeah, it kind of feels more like it, but it's more like the natural, whatever you want to say, but things that we could have done everything. But as long as you guys were like things that we could have done. We got 25 minutes left. Just before we end of this topic, and we're going to end of that topic anyway, just to keep you more straight, keep you more helpful anyway. I guess that could have done anyways for me. It always happens to me anyway. So some of you guys know about it, and then just get things right. If you know what I mean. Because for some of you guys know about it, and then I guess some people know about the off topic, and then you just don't want to feel yourself, kind of feel offended when people in Mexico they don't seem very happy about this or whatever. Anytime it kind of feels like it because when you think about Mexico these days, um, kind of feels like off topic. It kind of feels like it. Kind of feels like you know we can make things like whatever. This is it. So in Mexico, um, we don't inspire these things. Like we could have done everything so hard, and as long as you guys know about it, just don't forget about it. Just make it easy. Just take it easy. Take it easy. Just setting things up. All right. So yeah, getting things to know about people in Mexico. During Cinco de Mayo celebration. So to celebrate their cultures in Cinco de Mayo, because in Cinco de Mayo it's kind of feels like it because everyone knows about where they born, what they believe, you know things is all about whatever this is, just to make sure you just have to worry about that. And so yeah, and it's kind of feels more grateful when you just stay off this topic, just making sure you're kind of feel great, kind of feel sensitive about Mexico. And for some of you guys know about what it is, but things that could have done everything. So say like what it is what it is, and just keep that up. Just keep that up as always. Just make sure you just making things already. Just keep that up, you know what I mean? Just things that could have done over the past weeks, you could have done everything that you have during back then, it could have done easily. But one more thing that you should never know, the only ways you found out, it's never going to happen. But things that could have done so easily. But based on that, because based on the topic you know about, the only things you know that a lot of things, whatever this is, and so yeah. So yeah. Kind of feels more often or whatever. It kind of feels like it. You know what I mean? Because things that you could have done everything for these people who know, these people who I know, just go take a break. Take a break, take it easy. Just leave it in the wherever this is. So, guys, we already got about 20 minutes left. So, it's 20 minutes to 7. So, we just need to be thinking about. So, yeah, we got 20 minutes, guys. So, we've got 20 minutes before we end this live stream. And just to keep you off to this topic. So, guys, so basically, so basically, um, what happened is it's that things that could have done over past years, whatever. Um, what we think about it, think about how it goes, and think about how did it not go. Um, so yeah, it kind of feels more often, but you just don't have to worry about things like um, things you could have done everything you want for. But if you think about it, why don't you just found everything you wanted to do? Think about how it goes and think about how it not goes. Just don't go too far anyway, but just to make sure you are within someone and you're just not just being honest with people. Um, it's something you have to be grateful of. And some of you guys know about things that all about Mexican cultures and all that kind of thing. So, um, first off, in Mexico, it's Cinco de Mayo. So, some of you guys know about that. But things could have done over past weeks. So yeah, it's been many years since people celebrated Cinco de Mayo. So yeah, I never done Cinco de Mayo these days because honestly, I meant the live stream in general, not just in person, whatever. So yeah, because for some reason, when I found out that we could have done everything without people who are celebrating in Mexico, but in Mexican these days, people should have treated in a different way the way that people treated it back in Mexico. And you know what? Just believe in yourself. Just think about it. If you think about something during the Mexican War, whatever, back in 1862, and back in the 1800s, back in you know, at the Battle of Puebla. So in Puebla, basically, how people used to do whatever this is. So back in Cinco de Mayo these days, it kind of feels like it. And the only things you might know about, things that you could have done over past weeks and over past years, or over the past few years, assumably. So whatever. So yeah, it's been about hundreds of years ago. It's been 100 years since the war was started back in 1862. But there is a Mexican history war. So back in history, Puebla. So Puebla is prehistoric. Some of you guys know what is prehistoric is. So prehistoric is kind of feels like what happened in the past, back in history, because Puebla is prehistoric. So yeah, it's a prehistoric city in Mexico. So it kind of feels like it. And first of all, you might know what happened back in Mexico these days. Um, so yeah, every so often. So getting things to know people, like getting things to know people back in Mexico. You know what I mean? If you know what I mean. So things that could have done over past weeks or over past whatever, whatever you learned about from your old school or whatever you learned from your high school, whatever. Think about Cinco de Mayo these days. So I know some of you guys who are from Mexico that when you came back from wherever back in high school, when you just talked about Cinco de Mayo. So yeah, it kind of feels like it, and things that could have done over the past weeks. But but still, you still do have to worry about the choice because the choice is that we wanted to worry about. So yeah. We've got 15 minutes left, so it's quarter to 7. So we already got 15 minutes left. So I'm gonna explain to you about Cinco de Mayo. So Cinco de Mayo is kind of feels more, it's technically it's kind of ritual or whatever. It's a ritual. So it's a ritual celebration in Mexico. So I know some of you guys know about Cinco de Mayo celebration. So, you know, traditional Mexican culture. So I know some of you guys know about Mexico back in these days in Mexico. And whatever you want to say, just go back to Mexico. You just teach Mexican things that could have done. But in these days, because you might never know what your base topic. This was all about things that we could have done. Think about it. Think about how it goes. So you think how things gonna work easily, and you know what? Just think about it. Just forget everything you just said. Just forget about it. So yeah, if you know what I mean. So what I was gonna say is that things might have gone really bad, seriously, and just take it easy. Yeah, just take it easy. Making sure your friends and family knows about it. Get rid of all negative thoughts, whatever. Just negative thoughts away. Just get rid of your negative thoughts. So think about how it goes. When you're just celebrating your Cinco de Mayo, and the only things about that. So the only things you know about the Cinco de Mayo is that things that could have done. You might, you may not experience. It kind of feels like it. You know what I mean? So yeah. So basically, back in Cinco de Mayo these days, we all know that some people these days know. People in these days, you should never know what you should be know that you shouldn't be proud of. The only things you might know about things like things that could have done, things that could have done these days. You just stop worrying these stuff. You know what I mean? Just keep them off topic. You know what I mean? The only things I know that we could have done everything we know. So yeah, because the problem is that what do you know about you know Cinco de Mayo, but things that could have done recently. But if you know how things goes, then you should know better. You know what I mean? So say like, yeah, this kind of feels like it. So back in Mexico these days, you may think, oh right, okay. If you're celebrating Mexican culture, what do you do on your Mexican day? Just have a special Mexican food. So, okay, here's a for example of Mexican foods. Let's just say, um, okay, let's go to Cinco de Mayo food. So here are there we go. We've got enchiladas and tacos and all that. If you look at these for examples, that they're all look. I mean, they're all the best recipes for Mexico for Cinco de Mayo. Look at that. We've got 51 Mexican inspired party ideas perfect for Cinco de Mayo. Um, Look at that. So we've got grilled chicken street tacos. So look at that. That's really good. And we've got a pozole. We've got tres leches cake. We've got tamales. Yeah, tamales. Look at that. Tamales. So tamales aren't just fun to eat. They're a great solo or group project for anyone who loves to cook. Make it a party like involving your friends, enlist your partner or spouse for a different kind of date night, or get the whole family involved. Tamale making is a joy, and tamales are a great canvas for different kinds of fillings. So, okay, let's see. Let's check the tamales recipe. I mean, tamales is really good. So, okay, here are the ingredients. So we've got dried masa, harina for tamales. We've got kosher, salt, hot water, shortening preferably, cooked lard or a combination of both, baking powder, low sodium chicken or vegetable broth. So yeah, vegetable broth is a good option, so that's fine. Parchment square husks, corn husks, and soaked one what. So these are the ingredients for tamales. So tamale or tamales. So yeah, tamales is really good. So if you ever try Mexican food like this, you should see. So this is Mexican tamales. So let's see. We've got preparation. So we've got an hour 10 minutes. So it'll take for about like that. And we got. So yeah, it's kind of it's hard to make the tamales because tamales is very hard to make. I would say tamales is one of the best food in Mexico during Cinco de Mayo. This is suitable for Cinco de Mayo. So, because honestly, if you know about that, this is tamales. So, yeah, tamales. So, tamales. And so, yeah, homemade salsa. Homemade salsa. So, that's really good. So, fresh off the vine tomatoes. And here you go. That's a nice homemade salsa. So, we've got tamales. Yeah, these are all kind of foods that you know about that. Okay, guys, so we've got 8 minutes left. So we've got 8 minutes left. So we all know about that. So yeah, um, about this topic. So you might know how things can go anyway. So for some reason, people know about Cinco de Mayo, and this is it. You just have to feel like, don't pressure yourself into things. Like you don't have to worry about Cinco de Mayo these days. Things that could have done over these days. You know what I mean? But for the whole day, it kind of feels like it. When you think about it, you might think, oh, right, okay, this is Mexico, right? So, yeah, celebrating your Mexican culture, who you want to spend time with or whatever. So, we already got 3 minutes, we already got about 7 minutes left. So, 7 minutes until we end live stream. So, yeah, I just wanted to say, guys, if you guys really like this live stream, if you like this topic, so make sure you guys to like and subscribe. Make sure to like and subscribe, and make sure you want to write a comment after this. So if you want to write a comment after this and just turn notification on to stay up to date. So yeah. So guys, I might see you guys on 24/7 UK tournament. So see you guys on July. So probably on next 2 months. So I'll see you guys in the next 2 months until 24th of July. But it kind of feels like it. So we need to, just to get things much longer, you know, just get things off topic, you know. So yeah. So yeah. And then think about how it goes, and you cannot be serious about it. You just need to getting things to know what you're just doing. You weren't supposed to be doing things possible. Anything. So yeah. Things that could have done. But the other things you know, the other things you might know about the based off the topic, and you might know what it is what it is. Things might get involved in this one. So yeah, and so yeah, I mean, I kind of feel happy about this. So yeah, I kind of feel happy because the only question that I'm asking is, why do you like Mexican food, or why do you like Mexican celebration or whatever? You may even think about it, and you know, just regarding what's happening in this kind of topic, and whatever this is, whatever you want to say, whatever you want to say, and you just have to worry. But you may think about it where you want it to be, and you just don't have to worry about it. Things that could have done ever so recently, but recently it hasn't been done. So, in that kind of these days, you may know or you may not know because things that could have done easily. So yeah, and so yeah, it just kind of feels like it. So we got 4 minutes left. So yeah. So guys, I'm guessing because I know you guys know about the topic of whatever it is. So guys, thank you for all of you guys for watching my Cinco de Mayo updates 2024 live stream. Thank you for all of you for watching. So thank you for watching my live stream, Cinco de Mayo. So guys, I just wanted to say, but it is kind of meet you guys for some reason, and so yeah. So guys, make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure guys to share this, whatever. If you want to, that's fine. Or if not, leave it. And also, you can write a comment after this, after the live stream. Make sure you guys turn notification on and stay up to date. So yeah, guys, I really wanted to say, but thank you for all of you guys for watching my live stream. So yeah, we can stay out of this topic anyway. So you just make sure you just stay safe and stay connected with your family and all that, family and friends and all that. You know what I mean? It's just making sure that you are simply getting things right and you just know. So yeah, guys, I just really wanted to say, but thank you for all of you guys for your support for my YouTube channel. So yeah, it kind of feels like it kind of feels like we're all just getting involved and all that. So yeah, guys. I know this is kind of feels like it. So guys, just to making sure you're all have to get in things involved, whether this is. So yeah, and then what happened is we could have done everything what we've done here before we done it, and we could have done it everything. So yeah, based off that topic, just to get things up, you know what I mean? So yeah, it kind of feels easy, but easy, So yeah, it kind of feels much easier than we know about things that we could have done. But you might know that you might want to get involved. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're not doing, just stay off this topic. I kind of feel like things could have gone not really worse than I do. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to say thank you for all of you guys for watching my live stream on YouTube, and for some people who might know, but thank you for all of you who really liked it. So yeah, but thank you guys for watching my live stream. So I would just want to say thank you. So guys, I just wanted to say, but thank you for all of you watching my live stream. So yeah, guys, I will see you guys in the next 2 months in 24/7 UK tournament 2024 updates, and I will see you guys really soon. So guys, take care of yourself, stay safe, and stay connected with your family. Stay home, save lives. So guys, thank you guys for all of you watching my live stream. So yeah, and I will see you guys on the next live stream in the next 2 months. So guys, take care of yourself. And also, happy Cinco de Mayo. Goodbye.